Hi, this is Lynn with UNN Urban News Now at thewebsite.com. Today's segment is called Justin Bieber's Movie Review and the Importance of Family. So I told you last week that I was going to go and see the movie in 3D, and I did. As you can see, I am dressed to impress. Why? Because I am wearing Justin Bieber's colors, the same colors that he wore in one of my favorite outfits in the movie, which is a combination of purple and white. So I have my purple girly hat, my purple earrings, my white shirt, and I also have this wonderful necklace. I don't know if you can see it, but anyways, there's a B right here for Bieber, and then on the other side there's a little hearts right there in the middle. Okay, so I know that you're Justin Bieber fans, okay? So we need to just go ahead and get this out the way. If you have Justin Bieber fever, then scream! Ah! Okay, now that we're back to civilization, okay? We're civilized people. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and tell you about my review of the movie. First, let me say that is the best concert I've ever been to, and I have only paid $13.50 because that's what it felt like with my 3D glasses. I felt like I was at a concert. Okay, so now my favorite parts of the movie. My favorite parts of the movie was there was this one scene where it shows Justin, performing live. He's just so awesome. The crowd is screaming, crying. There's cameras flashing everywhere. And then the next scene is when he goes back to his hometown in Canada, and he goes home to his grandparents' place, and he goes to an average house, he goes in an average room, and he gets in his average bed. I think looked like it was like a twin bed. And the reason why I like that is because, someone who is such, quote unquote, an icon, he is really a grounded person. His personality is just wonderful. He's funny, outgoing, he's really humble, and he really cares about his fans. And so I really like that. Another part was when Justin wanted to go outside and hang out with his friends. Oh, his grandmother was not having it. She was like, did you clean up your room? Okay, clean up your room first. That's what I'm talking about, Grandma. That's what I'm talking about. You are helping keep Justin grounded. Because somebody, some grandparents may be like, well, he's a star, he's busy, I'll clean up his room. She was like, oh no, you're going to clean up your room. And there's some celebrities out there, or maybe people in your community, when they reach a certain amount of success, they elevate themselves all the way up into the clouds. I mean, they're so high you have to get to them in an airplane or a spaceship or something, you know what I mean? But he is just so humble, and he keeps himself grounded. So if you ever achieve success, don't forget where you came from. Now I want to just speak on Usher. Usher, you are doing a great job. You are a great mentor to Justin. I think you're just doing an absolute wonderful job. I mean, you yourself, you've worked your way up as a child to become a successful adult, and as far as I know, I haven't heard you in the news concerning anything negative, like being on drugs, drinking and driving, going to jail. You're just a good person, and my hat is off to you for taking Justin underneath your wing. Okay, so now let's get into the topic of the importance of family. And in the movie, that is exactly what I took away from it, is the importance of family. In the movie, it shows that Justin's mother was a single parent and actually had Justin at a very young age. And later on in the movie, Justin's father did reconnected with him and his mother, but for the most part, she was a single parent. Now, but the key here is that Justin's grandparents were a part of his life in a very major way. And so a lot of times you may hear the term, oh, you come from a broken home. Oh, you come from a single parent home. But you know what? You don't come from a broken home unless you want to. You know what I mean? Because let's think about it. If you have a home and the pipe is busted, does that mean your entire home is going to fall to the ground? No, you still have that solid foundation. And so that is the case. You don't have to come from a broken home. Why? Because you have your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, good friends who are involved in laying that foundation. And so one of my favorite sayings is that it takes an entire village. to raise a child, or to even be support to someone else. And so you may come from a single parent home, but that does not mean you come from a single family home. With your village around you, that lays that foundation. And I think that is very clear in that movie with Justin. And just look at him. If that's not a success story, he is very successful. But if that's not enough for you, well, let's look at our president. President Barack Obama, he grew up in a single parent home. He was raised by his mother, but he had the village there to help him, which his grandparents were in his life, and I'm pretty sure other people played a key role in shaping him and molding him into the person that he is today. And so I challenge you, if you know someone that is in a single parent home, go and be that village to that person. Okay, if you don't know anyone, this is what you can do. You can go to my website at www.atthewebsite.com, and on the left side there's a tab that says volunteer in your community. Go ahead and click on that. You just punch in your zip code and all types of volunteer information will come up, and that way you can be a village to someone else. Well, I would like to thank you for tuning in. I would like to thank YouTube and all the social networks for hosting this video. And I will also like to thank my lovely friends. And you know what? I didn't forget about the hookup, because I always got a hookup for you. Okay, you can go to my website at thewebsite.com. You can purchase and download Justin Bieber's album, MP3, singles, all types of music. So go there and check it out. Also follow me on Twitter at @urbannewsnow. Add me as a friend on Facebook at urbannewsnow, and subscribe to my YouTube videos. Why? Because I have a major announcement in the next 1 to 2 weeks, and you do not want to miss out on that. Okay, I'm going to be sending the announcement out on Facebook, on Twitter, and here on YouTube, and I'm going to put it on my website. So tune in. Trust me, we are going to have a lot of fun. Well, I would like to thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to tune in next time. This is Lynn with UNN Urban News Now at thewebsite.com, signing off.